Okay, hello everyone. Ahoy everyone. It's Jeff, aka Godless Scummer. I am live. I know nobody is going to be watching, or I would imagine is watching right now because I've literally just gone live. I haven't even had a chance to plug this. I'm in the process of going live and plugging this at the time right now. So, bit of breaking news. Yeah, some breaking news this afternoon. People may remember I've kind of covered Anthony Riley, aka Sleeping Warrior, once or twice on my channel. Very well, probably best known for being a flat earther. And his channel has apparently gone. It's interesting because last week Daniel Pratt had yet another channel removed by YouTube. Nathan Thompson had one of his channels apparently. Okay, that's straight. That's strange. Brain bug. I don't get YouTube at times. I really don't. Yes. So apparently, yes, his channel is gone. There's been a number of flat earth channels. As I said, Nathan Thompson lost his original channel. Daniel Pratt, I forget how many times he's been gone now. So I'm kind of gotta say I'm glad to see him go. I'm kind of glad to see Riley gone. There's very little details on this yet. I'm trying to find out. So if anybody, whilst I'm live, finds out any more details about this, I am, please fill me in. Now, I first sort of saw this on Twitter that his channel had gone. Then I just got off of watching Irish Demon just streamed about it. So I just got off of watching Demon. I thought I'll go live and just throw a couple of quick cents in on this myself. Right, okay. Sleeping Warrior is a fairly well-known flat earther from the UK, otherwise known as Anthony Riley. His real name. I'm not doxing by saying that, because his name's well known and out there. We don't know exactly why his channel's gone yet, but I could hazard some guesses. I've talked about him before. He's a guy, I went off on a massive rant about him because he was one of the ones who was claiming this that nurse Tiffany Dover, who died from from taking a COVID vaccine. He was one of them, of course, which was demonstrably false. And he kind of kept going with that shit even after he had been corrected on it. He's also said, like a lot of these flat earthers have this tendency to do. If you see a couple of my little quick Scummer Has a Rant videos, he has this tendency. He's one of these others that has a tendency to call people some pretty nasty words that I don't really want to say on my channel, but it involves doing things with young people. Enough said. Okay, I think enough said. As a general rule, you don't want people to lose their channel, but you kind of got to feel Riley's had it coming for a while now. Yes, Jen, he is amazingly stupid. So I'm gonna not gloat on Anthony's misfortune whatsoever. I'm really not. I am going to hold a little funeral for him with Just a little bit with a bit of just by drinking a Coke, and that's it. Yeah, I promise there's no dark rum in here whatsoever. Ah, that's gorgeous. That is. It's not like I need an excuse to drink it, but I kind of almost feel if anyone has had it coming for a while now, it's Riley. Yes, Vesta. Yeah, he is the famous one of when he was asked the internal angles of a triangle with sides 1 and 1, 1, 1 and 1. What would they be? And he didn't know. And this is a guy who thinks he can like debunk all of established science. He's also the guy who got 5 divided by 0 wrong. So this is kind of what we're dealing with here. But as I said, does this mean he'll be gone for good? I might guess probably not, as they do have this tendency to keep coming back. I mean, sorry, I just got to go off camera for seconds. Of course, you know, Nathan Thompson came back with a new channel. Daniel Pratt, how many times he's been kicked off of YouTube now? I've lost count. I think it was at least 3 times in the last year that Daniel Pratt has been kicked off of YouTube. Here's the thing. The downside is they were, and this was brought up pretty much by Demon on his stream, so I'm sorry if I'm just repeating what he said, but he's kind of right that they will kind of use this as a we're being censored for flat earth kind of bollocks. I want to say that is not why, okay, because a lot of the other big flurf channels there, I mean, Debay's channel is still there, Globebusters is still there, I don't think Jaren is, but I think Jeranism removed a lot of his own content. I think it's the channel still technically exists, but he took a lot of his own content down. Jen, I'll actually say so. This wasn't he did try and write an academic paper. It wasn't a science paper, though. It was a legal thesis that Riley was trying to write. He actually kind of argued. He also kind of tried to make the point that that it's law. You know, these sort of scientific things should be determined by law, kind of thing. You know, yeah. I mean, it was worse, but it was worse than Kent Hovind's dissertation. I mean, and the thing is, Riley this was a genuine master's thesis he was trying to get. Apparently, he does have a bachelor's in law. Apparently, I haven't. You know, this is just from what I understand. I don't know that isn't the case. So as far I'm going to probably assume that it's true that he does somehow have a bachelor's in law. How I don't quite know, because if anyone saw that master's thesis, and I've never done any academic paper above like City and Guilds kind of level, I don't know how the fuck that happened. I don't know how the fuck he did get a bachelor's, honestly. So where was I going originally? Yeah, is he they will use this as another. Tusk is saying he does have a law degree, but the thesis was a scam. Yes, I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong. He is from the UK, Granny, so I mean, I don't know what, like, it's whatever the equivalent of the bachelor's is in law here. I don't. So he is from it will be UK law, whatever it is. But here's just the funny thing, that any time that I've known of him get involved with a legal case, Riley has lost, including when he tried to take Ranty, another flat earther, to court, and he lost in the case. So he's not someone I'd be going to for legal advice. That hit the spot. Yeah, so I just thought I'd just jump in on that. I'm trying to sort of keep up with the chat and talk and kind of do a bit of research on this as I go, because I'm still trying to find out what happened. By some accounts, Riley himself has already kind of claimed that, you know, they're flat earth, they're silencing me, that kind of shit. So we are trying to find out. I saw Sarcastic Barman had tweeted something about it a few hours ago, and I said I just watched Irish Demons stream. Well, I don't know if Riley's got a backup channel. He doesn't, Granny. He's never practiced law. I think I'm trying to remember what it was he did do, actually. He studied and got there. He never practiced law. The one time that I think he did get involved with a legal case, and I think he tried to, where he was a plaintiff, when he tried to take Ranty to court over something, he lost. And I think Riley was trying to represent himself, but quote me on this, because this is only like second hand that I've heard this. But I have been predicting that his channel would probably go for a while. I think once he started the whole, once he started down the kind of anti-vax stuff, especially when he kept repeating that story about that nurse Tiffany Dover, to remember, the one who collapsed after having the vaccine, which was very easily explainable, but it went round the internet that she had died, and Riley was straight on board with that and even when it was very obvious that that wasn't the case, he kept going with this shit, never admitted he got it wrong. He just kept going and going and going with this shit. So that's correct. Yeah, that's what happened, Tusky. That's as I understood it. Yeah, he represented him as against Ranty as a private citizen, not as a lawyer. But I know that he lost that case. So I might just hang about whilst I'm having this drink for a while, because I don't know unless I get any updates whilst I'm online. I don't know what else to say about this. This was always going to be very quick. I might just have a little back and forth with the chat for a little bit whilst I finish my rum. I will say that tomorrow, around about this, so what's the time here now? 4:10 UK time. So what's that? 11 Eastern. So about 10:30 Eastern tomorrow, 3:30 UK time, I'm going to do another one of my Twitter streams. We're going to be looking at David Silverman's Twitter this time. So if there are any volunteers, I have Ring already, but I'd like a few more. If there's any volunteers who want to come on that stream, sit down and have a look at Silverman's Twitter, I'm you know, not just give me a shout on Twitter or whatever. Got to sip this. It's just very, very nice. Yeah, the guy, he is Granny. The only thing I actually remember him ever winning was the that Dumb Fuck of the Year award that Red's Rhetoric does on his channel. I think Riley won that a couple of years ago, but that's about all he's ever won. Which, you know, is kind of a competition for losers. So I'll be doing that too. So I've got Dog said he'll, I'll put you down there for that. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I've got 3 more slots open if anybody's interested. This is to do with the argument is that Roxy trusted around a year ago and a trust fund had been established. Therefore, all the money belonged to Roxy. Yes, this was some argument over super chats or something. I seem to recall. You know, that ended up in a court case that Riley seemed to think that a trust had been established. I just jumped on today because I've been in the process of doing a little research or something I'm going to probably do for my patrons. A little bit of historical research on something. And also I've been trying to find some decent royalty-free music for another project, which I can't say too much about publicly at this time. Some of you in the chat may be aware of what I'm talking about. Others of you will have no clue, but I really can't get into too many details about that at this time. But there is a kind of a project I'm working on with someone. So when I can reveal a bit more publicly, we'll do so. So I was kind of looking around for music, but royalty-free music, which is like Creative Commons. It's more of a fucking aggravation than I realised it would be, actually. To be yeah, Ring is probably the only person in the chat that actually knows what I'm talking about and who's in on the details at the moment. So, I can't. It is something. I'll say that I'm personally kind of excited about. It's kind of a weird one because I kind of do want to tell everyone because I'm kind of excited, but at the same time, there's still an awful lot that needs to be sorted out before any public announcements can be made. But I do, I tend to agree that with what Ring is saying, that this is something with a lot of potential. So I don't know if anyone's got anything they want to bring up in the chat. So I'll just stay on here whilst I have a bit more rum. But yeah, no worries, Vesta. This is I am drinking. Okay, I'm drinking Pusser's Blue Label Navy Rum. You know, actually, it's interesting because I I was on a Zoom meeting yesterday morning, and we were with a guy who actually works for that company, and actually talked a bit about the history of that brand, this particular brand of rum that I'm drinking, because the original thing called Pusser's Gunpowder Proof was the rum recipe that was effectively that belonged to the British Navy, that used to be issued on a daily basis to sailors until 1970, when the Navy got rid of the rum ration. So kind of a bit of history to that. What's this dog saying? Now my twins, 21. I just want Ghostbusters. Don't want it. Just don't let them know there's a remake. Yeah, Oxford. It's dark. I only like dark rum. I got to be honest. Okay, there's a couple of spiced that I'll drink. I will not drink white rum. I do not like white rum. My go-to is dark. I mean, my ultimate go-to is Pusser's Gunpowder Proof. That's a lot stronger than this. This is just got a right. This is just right. This one. Yeah, less said about Greece too, the better. Tusk, absolutely. So I don't know if anyone does get any updates on why Sleeping Warrior's channel is gone whilst we're alive. Please let me know. I am still trying to I'm still trying to find out as to why his channel's gone. I had definitely have the idea that I mean, someone was saying that they looked at a link that was used on one of Simon Dan's video, because he always cites the original video, and it says YouTube says the channel's been closed down. It doesn't say why. My guess, and this is just, and this, like I said, this is just an opinion. This is just a guess. I don't know, but my guess is that that Riley has said or done something on his channel is not, and it's a lot of the flat earthers have been getting nuked on YouTube and on social media. But I don't think it's to do with flat earth. Like Nathan Thompson's big Facebook group, which was his one sort of claim to fame. There was a lot of anti-Semitic filth being posted in there. So I think that's, that gives you an idea. There's the kind of COVID denial and anti-vax stuff, the calling people a certain word beginning with P, which I think I don't know whether it's so much it's a gateway conspiracy or kind of one of the ones that if you believe that one, you'll believe just about any of them. And yes, we will plug that, Amiga. Anyone wants to help Jen out with her moving funds, please feel free to help Jen out with that. No one's under any obligation, of course, but if you can help Jen out, just a couple of quid or something, I'm sure it'd be appreciated. So, hello, Hawk Skull. Yeah, I'm on the. So, I don't know how much longer I'll keep going. I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to. find out information whilst I'm on here as well, but I don't think anything's forthcoming at the moment. It's I'm sure there will be stuff that pops up, but I've got my suspicions about this. Whether people, I mean, it's difficult for me not to. I mean, I know there's the general thing that people say, well, you got to be in favour of free speech and whatever, but I think some of these guys are kind of asking to get their platforms shut down. It's my opinion. I think they are kind of. There's only, I mean, on these platforms, social media platforms, they're not. Whether we think they should be a right that we can say whatever we want on there, I don't know. You know, but that could be a whole debate. But the fact of the matter is, these are privately owned platforms. They can kick you off. So Riley's not to throw a hissy bet about it either, to find out from the source. I don't know. I can't see Riley doing it and being. The thing is, if he goes anywhere, it'll probably be on Oakley's channel or something, and he'll mouth off about it. The problem is, then it means I have to watch Nathan Oakley's show, and I just can't deal with that. I've tried listening to Oakley's one of Oakley's shows, his quote unquote flat Earth debate. It's not a debate or a discussion at all. It is just Oakley and a couple of his friends, whether it be Riley or Ranty or whoever it is. Probably won't be Riley and Ranty in the same place right now, but going on there and just shouting over people. He has a voice you want to slap, doesn't he? Yes, he certainly does. And of course, as I mentioned, Oakley, I mean, slapping is Slappy's his kind of nickname, isn't it now? So if people remember what happened there. Okay, I'm going to probably shut this down because I feel like I've monologued for a while now. Kind of hoping to find out a bit more, but I'm not. I'm not getting any more updates on this. So I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon, my time. It'll be tomorrow morning in America. We do another Wacky World of Twitter stream, and we will be going through. We'll be doing the unenviable task of looking through David Silverman's Twitter. So. Okie doke. I am going to sign off. Just thought I'd come on live for about a little while and just talk a bit about that, because I'm kind of happy that I'm kind of happy he's gone. Actually, I think I'm not so bothered about the flat Earth stuff, honestly, but I kind of think. Thanks, Ox. By the way, I just saw what you put in the chat. I'm not so bothered about the flat Earth stuff, but when you go around openly calling other people in the community the P word, shall we say, especially when you, Riley, called that Conspiracy Cats, who's a teacher who works with children, you absolutely deserve to lose your platform when you do shit like that. When you claim that people have died because of a vaccine when they have not, you deserve to lose your fucking platform. So I think this is what some of these flat earthers need to understand. They go They just go too far with shit. They really do, and wonder why they get shut down. Okay, that's all I really got to say. So see you guys tomorrow. Okay, shout me out anyone who wants to take part in that stream tomorrow. Okie doke. Salute.